Hi guys, it's Zion here again and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're watching this and you're yet to hit the subscribe button, please do so each time I post a new video you get notified. Thank you. So guys, sequel to the last video I made, the intro video. I said I was going to be talking about my experience in the law school, basically NLS Chronicles, my experience in the Nigerian Law School, because now I have to be specifying that it is actually the Nigerian Law School. And guys, like I said in my last video, I'm going to make this a series because it's not everything I can just say in a video, and I have to just broaden it. So today's video is about surviving the Nigerian Law School, navigating the Nigerian Law School, and today's topic is God. Yes, you heard that right, God. Now, it had to be the first thing I would talk about because in everything, guys, everything you do, you have to put God. And guys, coming from a very religious background, I can say that it is now, and it is at this age, I'm starting to really understand who God is. It is now, and it is at this age, I'm starting to really build a relationship with God, because I had a different idea of God from when I was growing up, and I think it really shaped the way it shaped my relationship with God. And yes, of course, I've always known God, but I can't say I've always known God, like personal knowing. And I can say that the last couple of, I can say that my relationship with God in the last 2 years has, been redefined. And I'm just talking about God because, guys, I don't think there is a way you can survive the Nigerian Law School. There is no way you can navigate the Nigerian Law School successfully on your own strength without God. Guys, I am bold to say this, that it is not possible. Trust me, you need God. Even if you are not so religious, but having that relationship with your maker is very important, because guys, no matter what we do, God is involved. That is something I had to learn. Coming from uni, I graduated from uni in 2021. My first choice was the Abuja campus of the Nigerian Law School. So basically, for people that are not in Nigeria, the law school has 7 different campuses. The 7th one, which is Port Harcourt, was just added recently. So Abuja was my first choice, and then I had Lagos as my second choice for my law school program. But guys, tell me why when I checked my posting, I saw that I got posted at Bayelsa State, a state in the south where I've never been. I don't even know what I felt, but all I knew was that I was numb. I didn't cry. I didn't know how to act. I was just numb, I just had this numb feeling. And then you hear here and there, people are working, they are posting, they're trying to get it to wherever they want. But I don't know, I just went there. And my parents were not really opposing. My parents didn't really oppose me going to Bayelsa State. But guys, I think it dawned on me when the first day I arrived at the school with luggage, and I was just looking I didn't know. I don't even know. I was just so numb when I got there. I was unresponsive to a lot of things. And I'm just is this the environment I'm supposed to survive in for the next 11 months? So guys, all I can say was that God really helped me through law school, because now that I want to talk about it, there are just some things that if I start to even talk about, it's just I am revisiting trauma or something. I just don't want to talk about some things, but I really went through an hectic, by hectic I mean lectures from Monday to Saturday. And guys, when I say this thing, that if you have not been to the Nigerian Law School, you can never understand how it is. People that say that thing, they are not capping, guys. Now, I want to establish the fact that God's hand was in everything that happened to me at the Nigerian Law School. God's hand was in every event that occurred. Because, first of all, I was posted to Bayelsa campus, and I understand that God purposely posted me to that campus because it was later I realized that, okay, if the stress is this much, and Bayelsa campus is like a small campus of about 300 students, if the stress is much like this in with 300 students, in a population of 300 students, how much more a campus that has like 1,500 students? So I think God really looked at the future and saw that, oh, there are some situations that might overwhelm me, and He purposely put me there. And being in a campus with a population of 300 students, it was a bit calmer than being in a population of like over 1,500 students. So this is where God comes in. This is where like God is involved in every step you take, in everything you do. And I could say something that when we started lectures, I battled with a lot of anxiety. I battled with a lot of things. And coming from uni, I was never really that outspoken person in uni. I was never really that I had so much fear going into law school. I had so much fear, but I promise you that God held my hand through all of it, because there are some things that I felt like at that point I was not using my strength. It was just God that was involved. And guys, most importantly, during my exams, God came through for me. Guys, see, if you're in the Nigerian Law School, you have to be prayerful. You have to be prayerful. You have to be close to God, because at the end of the day, there is no way you can rely on your own strength. When your strength has failed you completely, there is always one person, because you can't even rely on people around you, because they're also going through the same thing. But I promise you that when your strength has failed you, there's always one person, there's always one being that will be there for you, and that person is God. So please don't joke with your spiritual life in the Nigerian Law School. I'm not saying you have to be like perfect, because at the end of the day, see, your relationship with God is personal. Okay, but I'm just saying that you have to like have a relationship with God. And I promise you, no matter what, God will always come through for you. I can't count the number of times I broke down in law school, but I could feel the presence of God in me. I could feel that God, I'm not just doing this journey alone. God is involved. So guys, don't undermine the facts. Don't undermine the God factor in your life. Please don't ever do that. Because when you do that, you start relying on your own strength, and then your strength will always fail you because you're human. So please always prioritize God in your journey at the Nigerian Law School. As someone that is expecting like my results, I just feel like, even though at this point, I feel like there are some mistakes I made in my exams. There are some things I should have written better, but because I still have this confidence in God, because God does not fail. He has never failed me. Yeah, there is this confidence I have in God that it never fails. I'm calm during this expecting period, because a lot of people, be panicking and, oh, I made this mistake, I made this. Yes, this was even my situation like 3 days after the exam. But at a point, I'm just like, you know what? I did not write this exam on my own. God was there. And guys, the craziest part? There were times in the exam I even felt like I was not present. Like my soul, my mind was not present. So just my hand, my body writing. I just kept writing, So I feel that could not have happened. Like that one is not by human being power. Guys, writing that exam, the tension I expected I was going to feel, where was it? It was nowhere to be found, guys, because God held my hand. The funniest thing is that, like, I'm the last person that I expect to be talking to be this spiritual. But now I understand why some people say, oh, when you need God, nobody's going to like teach you or force you to do that. So I just think it's even important for people to find God on their own. At a point during the externship, I just kept getting sick, like over, back to back. But I promise you, God healed me. God was there for me, even in the law school where the healthcare system was not, the best, but still God came through for me. If you're a young aspirant labor and you're going to the Nigerian Law School, it is very important that you take God through every step of your journey. It is very, very important. So guys, this is all I have for you today. I hope this someone has been blessed by this video. Thank you for watching this video up to this point. I'm looking forward to the next episode of my experience in the Nigerian law school, and I'm sure you guys are looking forward to it too. If you made it to this part of this video, please kindly, and you've not yet hit the subscribe button, kindly hit the subscribe and like button so you too can recommend this video to someone else who needs it. And guys, with that, I will see you in my next video. Bye.